Hello everyone and welcome to ESL Toy Box. I'm Tim, and a couple of months ago my friend Ranger and I went to Guangximen, which is famous for Hannu meats, and it has its own Hannu theme park, I guess. And we went there and we were going to, well, we did try to film some idioms on location video there. Unfortunately, I was also trying to test out a new microphone setup and it didn't really work. So the audio is ruined from that day. So unfortunately, we couldn't make that video. There are a lot of idioms related to cows, like a surprising amount. And it's not really a surprise because a lot of idioms are based around things that are important to us. So things like money, the sun, the moon, weather, food, those things are all really important for us humans. So we've also used them a lot in our idioms. Anyways, I wanted to still use a lot of that footage because I think it's an interesting little cute park, but I'm not going to go through all the idioms. I think that just listing off idioms is not super useful, but I did want to talk about one thing, and it's something that I hadn't really thought about until I was making the video. It's that there is no singular form of cattle. So cattle is like a group of cows, but cow is actually the female version. It's not meant to mean a cow, or a female or a male. It's just meant for the female. A male, of course, is a bull. There's other terms, like a heifer is a young cow. A calf would be like a baby cow or bull. A steer is a bull that's been castrated. So there are a lot of different terms relating to cattle, but there's no singular form for cattle. Some dictionaries do say that cow can also be used as the singular form of cattle, and I think that most people, when they refer to cattle in the singular sense, will just say cow. I think it's pretty well accepted nowadays. But I found it really interesting that there is actually no word to describe a single cattle. Some people might say an ox. So an ox, I think, might have at one time meant a single cow, but now it's meant more for like a working cow. And their plural form is also kind of interesting because it's not oxes, it's oxen. Anyways, I grew up on a dairy farm, so the fact that I had just never thought about it, you just call it a cow, I found kind of interesting. Anyways, here's some shots from the Hannu village, Hannu park, and I hope you enjoy them, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
So there's a term, bullseye. It's a phrase that people use for like any sort of archery or riflery. So when you say bullseye, it means that you got a perfect hit or you hit it directly in the middle, the center. So the etymology for bullseye actually comes from 19th century England. Back then, archery was a very popular sport. So archers would train for competitions by shooting into a skull of a bull, the bull socket. So when you say bullseye, it means that you're able to hit a very small like target like this. So that's the etymology for bullseye.